Good morning. It is Sunday. It's actually a little bit later than normal. It's like 9:30, but it's been really overcast this morning. It did actually rain quite a bit at like 7 o'clock this morning, so I've just been getting ready and pretty much chilling in the hotel room. We are about to go out. We're going to head off to the markets that they hold every Sunday, just like on the street that we're on. We think we might do like one of the little heritage trail things and get like a little breakfasty, brunchy type picnic thing from Woolies. So that's kind of the plan for the morning. So we've had a little wander around the markets. Really cute market, very like local rather than touristy, which is great. We're just up by the river, can have a little walk and then grab a coffee. Going on. Look at me sometimes like all you want to do is run. Hear me out, hear me out. It's all the things. We have had a coffee. We went to the Hoi Polloi cafe. It was very quirky and like eclectic furniture and decor and stuff. I think we're going to go back hopefully another day and have some food there. And we're now just doing this little like walk along the river. It's really brightened up. It's nice and warm and sunny again, which is perfect for this little walk. We've had a little walk and we've just been to Woolies to get some stuff for our little like brunchy, lunchy platter thing. We have decided to sit out on this little like benchy thing on the pedestrianised bit. Well, it's like pedestrianised today because the market was on, and yeah, we've got a few nice little bits, ham and cheese croissant, like a desserty yogurt thing, and a really nice looking smoothie to share. So yeah, feeling very hungry because it's like almost 12 o'clock. We haven't had anything to eat yet today, other than that coffee we had earlier. So yeah, excited to get tucked in. So we had our little brunchy, lunchy thing. That smoothie juice drink was absolutely delicious. And we then went to one of the little stands in the market and had a curry puff. We had one beef and one veggie because that's all they had left. They were outstanding. Tim's first time trying a curry puff. He approved. It was great. We're just also now heading back towards the hotel to have another coffee, probably go to the pool and just carry on this pretty chilled day before our super busy day tomorrow over on Magnetic Island. But if you don't want to tell me now, I guess literally so much time has passed. It's unreal. We walked back along that boardwalk thing. We chilled in the room for a bit, and then we've actually been in the pool for the last, I don't know, however long. It's very warm and sunny out there. It's really like come through with the weather today. Just back in the room now, chilling with a cup of tea, which is like the most granny-ish thing ever. And then we're actually going to head out to Townsville Brew & Co. Apparently they do like beer tasting paddles there, so we're going to hopefully get one of those and then have some dinner out as well, I think somewhere else, but like not too far. So kind of like a chilled evening, but also going out because yeah, we are going to Maggie Island tomorrow. So we're just heading back to the hotel now. We went for a drink at Townsville Brew & Co. I think I had a tropical pale ale or something. We then went to the courtyard and had some dinner. I had a pulled pork quesadilla, which is not something I would normally order, but it was really good. It had sweet corn in it as well, which I feel is like a really excellent addition. And Tim had some nachos. He's a nacho fiend. Okay, so it's now a new day. It's actually our last full day in Townsville, and today we're heading off to the Museum of Tropical Queensland. We picked up a few things yesterday evening for breakfast, which we're just going to have in the hotel and then head off to the museum. I think the plan is afterwards to have a swim, little like walk, explore, I don't know, just be outside because it's actually pretty sunny today. It's been quite difficult to find a good angle to not like get blinded in. But yeah, first up, breakfast. Well, breakfast was absolutely outstanding. I also had a glass of iced coffee after I finished all of the other stuff. Obviously we've got loads of the smoothie left, but yeah, polished off all of that food, but will negate the need to have any lunch, which is excellent. We're just about to head out now to the Museum of Tropical Queensland. We have arrived at the museum. It was literally a 1-minute walk from the hotel. In fact, I can see the hotel from where I'm stood right now. I'm really excited to have an explore of this museum. But if you don't want to tell me now, I guess I'll never know. Here we go, turning all the wrongs into rights. So just come outside this little like balcony that's attached to the museum, like near the cafe. I forgot how bright it was out here. The museum so far has been absolutely outstanding. We've learned all about the history of the Pandora, which was a ship that sank on the Great Barrier Reef like 200 years ago. So yeah, that was super interesting. We've been learning a bit about as well about like species migration due to like the sea warming or something. But yeah, just having a little, I guess, sit down for a bit outside. It's so warm. It looks great, but it's very warm. Here we go. You can take me there tonight. Whoa, this life is all we know. Whoa, I can't stay if you can't let go. I never really know what's going on. So we just had a little coffee in the cafe. I had a latte, Tim had a cappuccino. It was actually really good value and really tasty. And we're now just off to explore the rest of the museum. And even when you're next to me, I feel like you. So we're now done at the museum. We were there for like nearly 4 hours, including our little coffee break. Had a really fantastic time, really informative, really good exhibitions. It's all the things you never show. They're all the things I want to know. Secret. We had gelato from Juliet's, which is like one of the highest rated places in Townsville. They have like the little cafe where we went, and actually further up the Strand is a like dedicated gelateria. It's really cool actually. They offered for us to like try a couple of the flavours. So I tried macadamia, which was okay, and then I tried espresso, which was outstanding. So I got an espresso one. Tim tried Ferrero Rocher, but ended up going with cookies and cream. We're just heading back to the hotel for probably like half an hour before we actually go out for dinner. Had a bit of a backwards dinner, already had our dessert. We're actually going to the Irish pub we went to on our first evening here because they have another deal this evening. You get a crumb steak and a schooner for like $15, which is bargain. But yeah, quickly back to the hotel just to like, I don't know, sort out my hair, sort out my makeup a bit, and then head on out. But if you don't want to tell me now, I guess I'll never know. So it is currently 1 minute to 6. The table was booked for 1 minute's time, but luckily it's probably about, I don't know, a 2-minute walk to the place we're going to this evening. As I mentioned, we went there on the first night we were here on Friday, and they've got another deal tonight which we're gonna get, and then we're actually gonna go to the games bar afterwards. They have the exact same one up in Cairns, and we didn't actually make it to it this time because we were only there for a couple of nights, but that opens at 7, so we're thinking by the time we've had our food and stuff at Molly Malone's, it will be time, yeah, to head off to the games bar. I think it's called like Empire Alternate Arcade. I don't know, it's like alternate and arcade like smushed into one word, but yeah, looks pretty cool. But yeah, I'm gonna stop talking because it's now actually 6:01. You don't wanna tell me now, I guess I'll never know. Well, we're obviously back at the hotel. We had a really great time at the games bar thing. We had a drink and we played a few different games. I think our favourite game we played was by the same people who did Exploding Kittens. It was like a praying mantis colory game thing. It was really good. Did a few other card games, sucked at Jenga, played Mario on the Nintendo 64. I didn't realise how like much the graphics hurt my eyes. They were, yeah, very old school. And yeah, now just back at the hotel before we just chill here for the rest of the evening. Well, I say rest of the evening, it's like 20 to 10. Before we have like our last morning tomorrow in Townsville. We're actually flying back to the Sunshine Coast at like 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. So yeah, we'll obviously like get some breakfast tomorrow. It is our last morning in Townsville. It's currently 5 to 9. Our flight is at 1, so we're probably gonna head to the airport at like, I don't know, 11:30 or something. We're all packed up pretty much and ready to go out to, yeah, enjoy our last morning. It's nice and sunny. We think we're gonna head down to the Strand again and yeah, enjoy some sun before we head back home. I never really know what's going on. Look at me sometimes. So I've just been walking up the Strand. There's a new like art exhibition, like open air art that's opening at the weekend that we obviously won't be here to see, but some of the bits have already been installed. So yeah, it's quite cool seeing it. I liked all the hanging vines. I don't know if you could see on the camera, but they're like all like crocheted and made of like wool and fabric and stuff, so that was cool. I was having a little sit down because it's absolutely baking in the sun. It's like definitely the hottest, sunniest day of the entire trip. Of course, it would be the last day of the trip. It's like